want folks to know that the solution to all these problems is not just a law enforcement only approach, but we would be naive to suggest it excludes law enforcement. And so it's both and. And I want folks to know we're not walking back on our commitment in this state to advance comprehensive reforms. We're not walking back in this state to right the wrongs of the past. We're not walking back as it relates to the rules and regulations established by the voters and others that I believe are sound and right. I want folks to know that clearly. But we also have to recognize this moment we're in, and we have to recognize people's fears and anxieties. I can regale you with facts, and by the way, I have them since Prop 47 was passed. The last full year analysis shows that property and larceny crimes are down 11%. Since Prop 47 was passed, shoplifting down even further. I don't even want to give you that stat, you won't believe it. And that's the point. Stats mean nothing in terms of your feelings. And we know statistically those stats go through 2020. We've seen with the PPIC numbers that just came out, looking just at random 4 cities in the state, Oakland among them, that we have seen an increase now in property crimes. We've seen an increase in violent crimes, 7% and 5% respectively in the state of California. And so feelings, facts, you know, we could debate these things. We could debate the fact that we are about average with Prop 47 in this country in terms of the felony threshold. That's something you don't hear on Fox News. We could debate the merits or demerits of the fact that Texas has a felony threshold of $2,500 and ours is just $950. That's something else you don't often see on the Tucker Carlson show. Carlson. A lot of people taking advantage of the anxiety that we rightly are experiencing. And so I want to acknowledge that anxiety. I want to acknowledge that it's unacceptable what's happening. As we've said many, many occasions, this is not the first time we've been out on this topic. And I want to acknowledge all the incredible work that is being done and continues to be done in this space. And I'll end on that and very briefly do so. I'll give you an example of what the CHP has been up to. Just, well, I guess it's a little over a week ago, Commissioner, you are December 9th, and we organized in one of our operations, just one night down in Los Angeles, 551 citations, 14 arrests, 7 DUIs. $360,000 of goods were brought back were taken off the streets. That was just one example of what the CHP continues to do. And now by extending their reach to other parts of the state and deepening these efforts and extending the life of the Retail Theft Task Force and renaming it the Smash and Grab Task Force, which is more, I think, aligned with what's really going on. I hope people will feel more confidence that the state is doing its part to help support local government and local agencies address this very, very serious issue of crime and retail theft here in the state of California.